Hi guys, my name's Asif. Welcome to this demonstration about how to install and use WP Ticketbar on your WordPress blog. Hopefully in this video I can show you how quick and easy it is to install and use WP Ticketbar, and hopefully give you a taste as to how powerful this plugin is. So to get started, once you've downloaded WP Ticketbar, the first thing you need to do is log into your WordPress blog site. And then once you've logged in, if you just go under plugins on the left sidebar here, and then under plugins, if you just click add new, and this will take you to this page here. And then if you click on upload here and then browse, and as you browse it will take you to if you just locate the directory where you've downloaded WP Ticketbar to, so wherever that is on your desktop. And then once you've located the Ticketbar on your desktop, if you just click on install now, give it a couple of seconds, and then there'll be a link which will appear underneath here which will say activate plugin. You click on activate plugin and give it a couple of seconds for the plugin to be activated on your WordPress blog. So once you've done that, if you then look under the WordPress blog again, just on the left hand side, under plugins, just here there'll be another option here called settings, and then under settings, once the Ticketbar has been activated, you'll see it appearing just at the very bottom here. It will say WP Ticker. If you just click on that, and this will take you straight to the settings screen. Now I'm going to show you from scratch how quick and easy it is to get set up with WP Ticketbar. So the first box you have to fill in here is the text box, and this is going to be where you put in your special offer. So this will be your call to action. Here's one I prepared earlier just to give you an example as to the kind of message you'd want to put on. So this one just says, click here to grab WP Ticketbar at an incredible price. Obviously you can think of better call to actions, but this is just one I'm using as an example for this demonstration. Next option here is scrolling options, and here you would basically just choose how you'd want the text to scroll across the Ticketbar. So you have a choice of right to left, which means that the text will scroll across the bar from right to left, or left to right, which means the text will scroll from left to right across the bar. So I'm just going to choose right to left here. The URL box is basically the URL which you would like the visitor to be taken to when they click on the special offer. So this will tie in with whatever you said in the text box up here. So for example, here I've said, click here to grab WP Ticketbar at an incredible price. So this will obviously be the main page for WP Ticketbar, so I'm just going to put that in here. The next is the style of font. So this will be the text style that will be displayed on the bar. So you have a choice of three. You can have Times New Roman, Arial, or Verdana. So I'm just going to pick Arial, which is usually one that I choose. Font size, just as it states, basically what it means is just that the size of the text is going to be displayed on the bar. So again, to keep things simple, you have a choice of three. You can have small, medium, or large. So I'm just going to go for large. Background refers to the background color of the bar. So you have a choice of 5 colors. You can have red, blue, green, black, or orange. So just for this, I'll pick the first one, which is red. Text color, basically the color of the text is going to appear against the bar. So obviously if you've got a red background, you want to choose a text color which is going to stand out against the red background. So I can choose white, and I'll just go for yellow. Display options, this is basically how and when you would like the bar to appear on your blog site. So for this very first option here under display options, you can have a choice of immediately or delay. Immediately basically means the bar will appear as soon as the visitor clicks onto your blog site. So without any delays, the bar will just appear straight away. Delay basically allows you to specify a certain time delay in seconds before the bar appears. So if I select delay and then I pick a number in seconds, so if I just put in 5, this basically means that as soon as I click onto the blog site, 5 seconds need to pass before the bar appears on the top. Now this is a very powerful feature. This basically means that a visitor can click onto a site and then, without expecting anything, after 5 seconds a bar could just suddenly appear at the very top, which would instantly draw the visitor's attention to any special offers that you have displayed. So it's a very powerful function here. In fact, I'm going to leave this on just to demonstrate how this works later on in this demonstration. The next option here is basically when you would like the bar to appear. So you have a choice of 3. Always basically means that every time that a particular visitor clicks onto your blog site, they will see the bar every single time they click onto that site, onto your blog site. Display once basically means that for that visitor, they will see the bar the very first time they go onto your blog site. But then if that same visitor goes to your blog site again, on subsequent visits, they will not see the ticker bar. So it's going to appear to them the first time, but then it won't appear any time after that. So it only displays once. Show every X days basically allows you to specify a certain number of days to pass before the bar appears again. So for example, if I pick show every X days and then I pick the day number as 8, this means that on the very first time that I click onto this site, I'll see the ticker bar. But then if I go onto the blog site every day, I'm not going to see the ticker bar until day 8, and then the bar will appear to me again for the second time. So it just allows you to specify a certain number of days to pass before the bar appears again. So I'm just going to switch it, so I'm just going to go back to always just for the purposes of this demonstration. And then the final option here is the close option. This basically allows the visitor to have the option of closing the bar. So when this box is ticked, the ticker bar will display a small X at the very end, and this will give your visitor the option of closing the bar down if they no longer wish to see the special offer. Likewise, if I untick this and then click Save, this means the ticker bar will not have any option for the visitor to close the bar down or to close the offer. So just to demonstrate this function, I'm going to leave this ticked on. And that's all the settings. Now, that took about less than 5 minutes to do. Obviously, as you get used to the settings, it should only take you a couple of minutes to go through that. It's very quick and very easy. So I'm just going to click on Save here, and then I'm going to log off my WordPress site, and then I'm going to go straight to the blog where this plugin is installed, and I'm going to show you the plugin in action. So this is the page, or this is my blog site where the plugin is installed. Now remember, we had a 5-second delay, so I'm on this site, and then as I say, 5 seconds have passed, and there's a ticker bar at the very top. And as you can see, the background is red, text color is in yellow, and there's my message, there's my special offer as well. And if I click onto this, it will take me straight to the specified URL. Now as you can see, it's extremely powerful, because if I'm a visitor to your website and I'm going to read a blog post, how hard do you think it's going to be for me to ignore this offer? Straight away it's more powerful than your average banner ad. It's a moving text, it scrolls across. Instantly it's going to draw your attention to whatever offer you have displayed here. So all it needs from yourself is a very strong call to action. If you have a very good call to action, you're pretty much guaranteed that the visitor is going to click through to whatever offer you have displayed here. And just to demonstrate as well, remember we ticked the box to close the bar down. So there's the X at the very end. If I click on that, that's going to close the bar down straight away. Now what I'm going to do, this is running on Firefox. I'm just going to demonstrate how the bar looks on different browsers. So I'm just going to try Google Chrome. This is Google Chrome we're on. So I'm just going to copy and paste my blog address. So this is the website on Google Chrome. Just give it a second to come up, and then again 5 seconds will need to pass, and then you should see the bar again. There it is there. So 5 seconds passed, and there's the ticker bar again. So works absolutely fine on Google Chrome. I'm just going to close this down as well, and I will do the same for Internet Explorer. So I'm going to just copy and paste my blog address into Internet Explorer. I'll demonstrate the functionality of the bar on Internet Explorer. So if you give it 5 seconds, and there's the bar again. So it works in all browsers, and it's, as I say, a very powerful WordPress. Now, if you want to know more about what WP Ticker Bar can do for you, then just keep reading the page below. But thanks very much for watching this demonstration.